The way my jaw literally dropped when Aspyn Ovard posted this video to TikTok.
I cannot believe that the rumors about Aspyn and Parker getting divorced are true. My jaw is dropped. I am actually really sad because I was secretly hoping that it wasn't true. And it is. She literally confirmed it.
You see how I don't talk about my divorce online? I'm very demure, very mindful.
YouTuber Aspyn Ovard is finally speaking out after filing for divorce from her husband and all the rumors that followed with it. The news had dropped back in April that Aspyn, who's 29, had filed for divorce after nearly 9 years of marriage. Neither she nor Parker had said anything publicly at the time, but what people found strange was that on that same day, she announced the birth of her third child, who's now 5 months old. However, her fans are not thrilled about how she kept all of this on the down low and tried to sweep it under the rug, sparking a lot of online speculation. The media caught wind of Aspyn and Parker's split in 2024 when the divorce papers were filed in Salt Lake City, Utah. But there's a reason you didn't hear it from Aspyn herself. On the same day she filed, she dropped the news about the birth of her and Parker's third child, a baby girl. And all day long, Aspyn would keep her TikTok fam in the loop with updates about giving birth, even posting a video of Parker by her side, pointing to her pregnant belly. People were just so perplexed. There were questions as to whether this content was pre-filmed, as some influencers tend to do that and sort of prepackage their content beforehand, and people were just wondering if this was all before she ended up filing for divorce. Aspyn and Parker even went on a baby moon to Mexico in early March. Everything seemed to be going well with them, so people just found it shocking that she filed for divorce without saying anything about it. The divorce news just felt totally out of the blue and didn't fully align with the content that Aspyn had been putting out on her social media.
We need to talk about this comment on how Aspyn might have announced her third child's birth the same day she filed for divorce just to distract us, and that too bad it didn't work out for her. Okay, first of all, Aspyn and Parker haven't announced anything. The divorce was leaked through Reddit, and people paid to see the legal documents, and it just happened to leak the same day she started posting on TikTok of her birth. A lot of you guys been saying that Aspyn's TikTok posts are delayed and that she gave birth on March 13th and filed for divorce on April 1st. We see on her TikTok wearing a wristband, and people on Aspyn's Snark subreddit zoomed into her wristband, and it says she was in the hospital on March 12th and she gave birth to her baby on March 13th. So that means Aspyn gave birth a few weeks ago. But the thing is, on Aspyn's Snark subreddit, people found the legal documents of her filing divorce from Parker, and it's dated April 1st. So because of the delayed TikTok post, Aspyn posting her birth videos on April 1st, and people finding out that she filed for divorce on April 1st, all these news outlets are reporting that Aspyn files for divorce from Parker the same day she announces the birth of her third baby. And based off the days that we know, Aspyn filed for divorce after giving birth to her baby. I'm honestly so upset about this because literally every article has the same title, and because they got the dates wrong, it makes Aspyn look so bad. And I can't imagine her going through this. After giving birth, going through a divorce, I hope she's doing okay and her baby's doing okay.
Following this flood of news, many wanted to better understand what the divorce was over and why Aspyn filed without making any sort of public comment about it, as they'd been together for nearly a decade, and for a long time shared a big part of their life together on social media to their millions of followers. One TikToker theorized, theory, Parker initiated the divorce. Aspyn filed to save face. Hot take with no information to back it up. I wonder if Parker is the one who wanted a divorce and Aspyn agreed to do it so long as she was the one who would get to officially file for divorce in order to save face, as well as having Parker agree to filming a few more videos with her for the sake of appearances. And lots of people were agreeing with this narrative, could see this, along with her initiating it, because it would look even worse if Parker filed just after she had the baby. Also, like you said, it's for Aspyn to save face. She's never going to let things look like she's not in control and be the one who's got left. And others just speculated that they probably had their baby as a last attempt to save their marriage, but clearly it didn't end up working out in the long haul. A few months ago, after the news broke, people were clipping segments of their YouTube videos, like this one for example, being like, clearly this didn't age well.
I feel like there are some people who say like they would never get divorced. What if in 50 years like we hated each other? Like I'm not gonna be that person that would be miserable forever just because I like don't believe in divorce. Like if we both thought we would be happier like on our own.
Yeah.
Then I think
if there was a
good.
point in our relationship where we both felt that way,
Yeah.
then yeah. But if I don't feel that way and you feel that way, then
Yeah.
you're stuck with me.
Well, now fast forward, Aspyn has decided to drop this video captioned soft launch, where she finally admits to being divorced, and while some people are taken by surprise, being like, did we miss a chapter? Others on social media are just like, we knew about this behind the scenes all along. She used the audio from the whole demure trend, and here's what she had to say.
You see how I don't talk about my divorce online? Very demure, very mindful. You see how I considered my children and how it would affect them to have their family's personal information shared all over the internet? Very smart, very good mom. You see how those magazines and websites wrote articles sharing personal information that I hadn't shared yet when I had just given birth to a premature baby who was in the NICU? Very trashy, very tacky. See how I will continue to stay unbothered and not share anything to protect my peace. Very demure, very mindful, very cutesy, very peaceful.
Aspyn kept this pretty short and simple and chose not to share any additional details on the divorce, specifically for her own peace and for her children's privacy. As for the reactions to Aspyn's video subtly acknowledging her divorce, it's been positive for the most part, though some still are curious as to what exactly could have led to their divorce since they stuck through for almost a decade up until now. So naturally, it's got a lot of people wondering. You had people commenting, Aspyn, it's Thursday afternoon, I wasn't ready. The gasp I just let out. Aspyn coming out swinging in the most demure way. Queen has spoken, protecting your family's peace. Very demure, very good mom. Parker, on the other hand, hasn't been posting much on his Instagram. He's only made 3 posts since their baby moon announcement, and that video still seems to be up on his Instagram, albeit Aspyn announcing their divorce just yesterday, which now has over 3 million views. But I did notice that his comment section was limited on Instagram, which is interesting. I don't know if it's always been like that, but they're limited. I want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below though. Obviously, Aspyn is not obligated to share any details about her divorce to anyone. That is her personal life at the end of the day, but what do you think about people that are curious, and what do you think about how she handled this whole situation and all the different theories people are coming up with? Also, it's great that she's decided to hide her daughter's face for the sake of her privacy. Some other Utah mom influencers can definitely take note from this, but definitely let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.